regarding Jesus. Everyone heard of Jesus and the cross. Can anybody in here? I know every hand is shooting up right now. Give me just a little insight that you have into what cross means. And there are a lot of ways to use the word, so don't be afraid, don't be shameful, don't feel like I'm shaming you or anything like that. What does cross mean to
bear?
Okay, to bear.
Mm.
Okay, bear can mean a couple of things: to hold on to or to expose. Okay, what else can cross mean?
Cross.
A feeling.
Healing.
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 Healing. At the cross where my dear Savior died, right? And the burden of my soul
Sins rolled away
went away. It was there by
by
faith.
faith.
I received my sight.
And now,
And now I'm happy all the day.
happy.
What else might cross mean?
Cross the path. Cross the path.
To go across a pathway. Excellent. I like that. What's another one? Have you ever been angry with anyone, but not quite so angry that you say bad words to them? You are being what? Cross with them?
Mm. Yeah, it's used that way.
Does that sound familiar to anybody? To be cross, to be angry with them? Now, what about
Cross your heart.
cross your heart and hope to die?
Kids would say that.
Wait a minute now. That's some kind of a thing that maybe
I wouldn't say hope to
I
die.
hope
Yeah.
you don't.
That was the old vow
But
children.
Here's the thing. Everybody knows that each one of us is faced with death at the end. And at that point, we come to a crossroads, don't we?
Well,
Because at that point, we don't have this anymore. We don't have this anymore. Somehow, we are taken across all of this into the presence of God, the Father, who created us. Now, that's a way of looking at things. Now, I wanted to say one more thing about that, because I wanted to walk into the place where Jesus gave instructions about a particular cross. And if I look like I'm talking weird, I feel weird talking. It's because I had some dental work done here, and they had to numb this part up here, so I feel like, it feels like that. So don't be too terribly concerned with that. I'm not hurting. I'm not coming down with some kind of an ailment or anything like that. So I just wanted to refocus our attention on a cross that Jesus gave instructions to someone to carry. Now, this is before he carried, and really, from my research, Jesus didn't really carry the cross. It was Simon of Cyrene, a dark-skinned man, who carried it the whole way, because Jesus was all ripped up. His back was ripped up, and legs and everything else all ripped up. He didn't have any strength left in him. So he had to have somebody carry.
A great man, Cyrus.
Dark-skinned man from Africa. Cyrene, it's in Africa, the northern part of Africa. Now, he's given instructions to at least one person to carry that cross, to pick up that cross. And one of you mentioned a load,
Bear.
right?
Yeah, it was
Something
Keith.
to carry, right?
The load to bear.
A cross is a big, heavy piece of wood.
Mm.
Now, some historians say that the cross that was carried is the cross member. All right? And they had poles out there, and they would lift up the cross member along with the human being dangling from it and place it, wham, onto a beam stuck in the ground. Okay? So that the cross member would be up there, and then they had already wrapped his arms with rope and done the little nail here. And then once they got him up there, the feet were dangling down, they would lift the feet up a little bit. And then they would drive another spike home, just like that, you know. Your feet would be about like this, and they would drive that thing down in there. This time they missed a bone. They'd drive them in there. Now, I don't know if y'all know anything about crucifixion, but it is a horrible way to die.
Yeah.
Here's what's happening. You're up here like this. And you know how we ordinarily breathe? We just kind of go, right? You got your arms out here like this, and you dangling from that thing, and you're struggling to get breath in here. Struggling to get breath in your lungs. And so you're kind of going, raising yourself up. Remember, your feet are spiked into that one piece of pole that's stuck into the ground. You're,
A horrible
well, you
death.
just keep on doing that for a while, and pretty soon